Childhood friend, Desmond Merriweather, convinced you to come back and help him. Walk us through that process, because to me, it's a very heartfelt process, but you experienced success right away coaching. Talk to us about both of those.
Yeah, you know what was so crazy is that we had like an alumni game. My middle school and my high school, if you played at the middle school, high school, played a game. After that game was over, Desmond came up to me and was like, man, I'm really not feeling well. I go to the chemos. I don't want to sit on the bench. It's kind of tough. If you can just come help me with my team, just until I can kind of start to feel better. And obviously I did. I was like, man, I'm not doing anything. I'll come. When I went into the building and saw the team was like a championship team already. And all I needed to do was just add a little structure, some discipline, and a lot of love to some hood kids. And Des was already giving them love, but he was sick. So I got in there, and man, this dude is fighting and battling, man. Had to take a time out to go throw up after coming from chemo and come back to the bench. And I was like, man, I gotta help this situation. And that 1 year, or that 1 week, or that 2 week turned into 3 years of being the middle school coach. And Desmond is just fighting and still battling through. The kids didn't know the magnitude of what was going on with Desmond until the 3rd year. He wouldn't tell them that he was sick. He wouldn't tell them the magnitude of what was going on. And man, that whole experience really taught me a lot about me, taught me a lot about love, taught me a lot about situations, circumstances, and I never thought I would have been a middle school coach, but we took this group of kids who were in gangs, who were street cats, who were not really thinking about school, not even really thinking about going to college, maybe a couple of them, to having that whole bunch feeling like we're all going to college, we all want to be something better than what we wanted to be before you got here, and you and Desmond are the great role models. Y'all make us want to be better. And that alone made me feel really good, because I knew that we had changed the culture in our neighborhood from thinking about being in the streets to one day being on Wall Street. That's my mentality to those kids, and that's what I really wanted to do. And they did it, they believed. And all of those kids, with the exception of 2, all went to college out of those 3 teams. And beautiful. That is a success versus what would have happened if we wouldn't have come back and cared about them.
Right.
Doing that, that catapulted to AAU, so we wanted to start an AAU program so that these kids could get national exposure.